Startups create the need among the consumers that never existed. Today, we're in conversation with one such entrepreneur who has captured this through his startup. Introducing Amit Kumar, who co-founded his startup Quizzy with Sachin. Today, he discusses about his enriched experience in the startup ecosystem. Let's listen to him and get our questions answered.
So yeah, first of all, welcome to VC Story podcast, and congratulations on getting selected to the class 4 of 100x VC. So to start with the podcast, for those who don't know you yet, can you please give our audience an introduction and a brief about your entrepreneurial journey and what is VC Games all about?
Sure. Thank you so much, Mahit, for having me on your podcast. So yes, the journey has been quite normal, the humble one. So I belong from Patna, Bihar, and I've been onto this entrepreneurial journey for quite a long time. So I did all my schooling from there only, and so I did my plus two from there. But then again, I joined. So I enrolled myself into IGNOU for my Bachelor of Commerce. But then again, I dropped my education in the second year. And so yeah, you can say in that sense, look, I didn't complete my education. And since then, actually, it has been a long entrepreneurial ride for me. Tried multiple things earlier, right? And all of the learnings, the lessons, whatever has been there in my journey. So it has all through because I have actually tried a lot of things. So yeah, I got to learn few things in that. So that's a normal journey has been there. And regarding Quizzy Games, so Quizzy Games is a skill based gaming platform where you just have to apply your knowledge and you can win real cash through all the contests which is hosted at Quizzy, and all contests are hosted by influencers in our case. So what we believe when we started Quizzy Games, right? So we had the hypothesis of giving users an opportunity to win, right? So ऐसा होता है कि हम सबके पास कुछ ना कुछ knowledge है, कुछ ना कुछ information है, right? You have certain knowledge, I have certain information, right? You might be more Bollywood buff and I can be very much sports into, right? तो हम सबके पास कुछ ना कुछ information है, knowledge है, but what can we do about it, right? We can't do anything about it except except knowing about it and at times discussing with friends and family, right? That's what we have been doing it. अभी इसमें the concept behind Quizzy is all about कि let's say अभी मैं I'm a really match lover, ठीक है? मैंने IPL match देखा and we did that actually. So मैंने IPL match आज रात को देखा, right? The next day I can only discuss about it till date. But now what you can do actually at Quizzy कि आपने कल रात को मैच देखा, आज एक कॉन्टेस्ट जनरेट हो जाएगा जो कि कल मैच के बेसिस पे सारे क्वेश्चंस होंगे, राइट? सो आपके पास एक नॉलेज आया, आपके पास इन्फॉर्मेशन आएगी, ठीक है, मैच में क्या हुआ, कैसे हुआ, इट्स नॉट फैंटेसी, राइट? यू हैव सीन समथिंग, यू ऑलरेडी हैव दैट इन्फॉर्मेशन विथ यू. उसको देख करके आपने एक कॉन्टेस्ट खेला एंड बेसिस ऑन दैट यू कैन एक्चुअली विन सम रियल कैश, राइट? दैट्स हाउ द मोटिव बिहाइंड क्विज इज ऑल अबाउट कि हमारे पास जो भी नॉलेज है, हम सबके पास जो भी नॉलेज है, दैट कैन बी यूटिलाइज्ड इन सम वे और द अदर, राइट? आपने मूवी देखा लेट्स से रात है, या फिर आपने मूवी को फॉर दैट मैटर कोई भी देखा, राइट? उसके बेसिस पे हमने कॉन्टेस्ट जनरेट करा इन नेक्स्ट वन डे और सो, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली जो है आप उस पे आकर के यू प्ले द कॉन्टेस्ट, यू पार्टिसिपेट एंड यू कैन विन द रियल कैश. सो दैट्स द मोटिव बिहाइंड एंड हाइपोथेसिस बिहाइंड स्टार्टिंग Quizzy Games.
Yeah, that's something unique that is happening in the market, and influencer market is taking over the world. So that is great. So at what point in your journey did you launch the MVP of your startup? And that's something the most aspiring founders want to know. Like, what is the right time to launch your MVP?
So I think for that, there's no right time for that to start the MVP thing, right? So let's say how we started at Quizzy Games. So we people already have so I and my co-founder have a combined experience of let's say 5+ years, dealing with influencers and brands and all sort of things. So when we recognize this opportunity, we quickly thought कि ठीक है, there is a problem actually. The problem is that कि अभी लोगों के पास कुछ है नहीं करने को, right? In that sense कि ठीक है, मेरे पास जब TikTok था तो मैं TikTok कर लेता था, ठीक है, we have multiple other options like reels है, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. But there are again certain set of users जिनके पास actually information है, knowledge है, but कुछ कर नहीं सकते, and we just tap that opportunity. So Quizzy में हमने वो करा. But for others, let's say because I tried a lot of other startups as well. So the right way to go ahead with the MVP thing is when you identified something, right? just try to validate that particular assumption, because आपने कुछ देखा, आपने कुछ सोचा होगा, ठीक है, that's a problem basically, right? Now once you've identified the problem, you also have identified कि अभी इसको क्या करके मुझे solve करना है, right? That's what your job as a founder you need to do, right? तो जब आपने वो सारी चीजें कर ली है, ideally you should go ahead and try and test it out. And from testing doesn't mean that you immediately go and build the MVP. That's a long journey. Building an MVP is also a task, right? It's a long journey of building a product or service. So you should ideally go and talk to your customers, right? जब एक certain set of customers आपके पास में already होते हैं, let's say, and that again completely depends on the segment you are working in. If it's B2B or B2C, accordingly you can define कि मुझे 10 लोगों से बात करनी है, मुझे 1000 लोगों से, we should take a survey or something. तो जब ये सारी चीजें हो जाती हैं, and then you already have back with the data, like market data आपने already देखा होगा. Once you have all these things in place, ideally you should be choosing ahead and then moving ahead for the MVP formation, in my opinion.
Okay. So following up to the same path, you said you have people from Microsoft who are guiding you. So basically, do you have a mentor? And if so, who are they, and how are they helping your business to grow?
Right. So currently, yes, we do have a advisor on the board for Quizy. Officially, yes, we do have an advisor on the board who is from Google, right? So he was very senior people from YouTube. But that's an advisory thing. But if someone is just trying to start up, right, and have never been onto this journey, for that definitely I believe one should have a pool of mentors, right? I just a slight difference between mentor and advisor, in my opinion, is advisor is, yes, you definitely give something in or because they are offering you their own experience and service. So yes, definitely you are supposed to pay them something.
Advisor in
But
the
then,
business sense, mentor in personal life.
Mentor is exactly in personal sense, right? They do not charge you something. It is all because what relation you have built with that people. I've been fortunate enough for that, in that sense, over these many years, I built a really good pool of mentors. There's some really senior and respected people in the ecosystem, and I have always been in touch with all these people, which all these people have been guiding me all along to be because as I said, I tried a lot of things, right? But then again, kuch na kuch to galti kar raha hounga main shayad, it was not reaching anywhere the way it was supposed to. तो वो सारी चीजों करने के बाद when I used to discuss with all my mentors and people, right? So I believe when you're starting up, besides friends and family, some tend to take the advice, but उसके अलावा भी you should have some industry people with you who actually trust in you, in your vision, in your capacity, in your capability, and जो कि आपको आगे जा करके भी they can guide you along, right? So always have such people around, 2-3 people always you should have mentor in the journey. That really helps actually.
Right. So basically, you want mentor to stop you making from some mistake from their experience. So following up, what are the mistakes according to you the new entrepreneurs make while starting up? And if you have any real life experience that you experienced, and how you overcame that thing?
Sure. So a lot of things actually, again, very, very subjective question. This is depends person to person. Talking about my case, let's say I have been as per even my mentor, they said, okay, I'm good at, let's say, GTM, go to market strategy, I'm good at business strategy and those sort of things. But then again, where I was lacking, so entrepreneurship is a really hard journey in that sense, right? It's a very tough journey in that sense, right? So where I was lacking in that sense that, okay, I was just trying to do all things alone, right? Or just trying to do one-man army. But yes, we do have very success story in that sense, we do have solo entrepreneurs, but that should not be be making a rule for starting entrepreneurship. Ideally, you should have definitely some people with you as a co-founder, where I was actually lacking, right? Because I have certain expertise, I have certain experience, right? And there's a limitation to that, right? Definitely on the entrepreneurial journey, you need to have, let's say, कई सारी चीजें की जरूरत पड़ती है, from different experience, networks and everything. तो मेरे केस में जैसे क्या होता था कि I was always lacking on the co-founder part, right? अभी सारा चीजें idea was really robust, I was always having some sort of, let's say, first sort of angels, वो सारी चीजें मेरे पास always because of my network and experience, वो सारी चीजें तो हो जाती थी, but I was always lacking on the co-founder part, right? तो वो सारी चीजें, so in my case, it was the first hand experience. So I think my mentors really suggested me I should actually trying to solve that problem. And moving it, that's how I solved it. Then in some case, what it can be कि आप generally क्या होता है ना कि we tend to find a solution first, right? अभी क्या होता है मेरे माइंड में कुछ आइडिया आया and I just figure out कि ठीक है भाई ऐसा कुछ होना चाहिए मार्केट में, without actually realizing कि अभी इसकी नीड है भी कि नहीं है किसी को मार्केट में, right? Without testing that out. And then अभी वो क्या होता है कि like we all founders in that sense like very much attached to our idea, right? So अभी क्या होता है बिना
Mm-hmm.
टेस्ट करे हम इसको कूद जाते हैं मार्केट में कि ठीक है अब इसको लॉन्च करते हैं, ये करते हैं, बनाते हैं एवरीथिंग. ये एक्चुअली बहुत बहुत बड़ी मिस्टेक होती है लोगों की, like the aspiring and the budding entrepreneurs actually, because I have done myself a lot of time, right? So I think like this can be another mistake, like without actually trying and testing things, you just like trying to put like bring something into the market without actually realizing that whether it is a need or not. So that is another, and then it can be
Okay.
like a lot of other things like go to market strategy galti ho sakti hai. Co-founder is something like definitely, and then you can be like ahead of the time. Timing is very important in the entrepreneurship thing, right? Whatever you're trying to do, timing has to be very right factor. And I think if we enlist all these things, right, in a top list, so I think timing has to be on the top, right? Because a couple of my ideas
Mm-hmm.
actually didn't work because it was ahead of the time. Now it was the right time for things, so yes, definitely it worked out. So I think yeah, there are many things like multiple things in that sense. जो गलतियां लोग कर देते हैं.
Got it. So your other co-founder is Sachin. So
Yeah.
can you describe your and Sachin's working style in a few words?
Sure.
Like how do you complement each other?
Definitely. So Sachin is like having like experience of he has been like working on the product himself. He has built the product. Yeah, he was a big data consultant earlier, and then like he know how to like he's a kind of techie obviously in that sense. Now he has moved on from that role, but he has a like far better experience in terms of knowledge, in terms of product. So yes, he understands product, he understands technology. At the same time, I complement in a way like I have a better experience of let's say go to market. I have a better network of people because in entrepreneurial journey you need like network, right? Network is a key to success in that sense, right? So I built a network, like Sachin has some network, right? So that's how we complement on that sense. And our working style is like okay, so we just define things, right? कि अभी क्या करना है, ठीक है? Let's say we define कि ठीक है in terms of product, in terms of market, अभी ठीक है ये चीज define हो गया. Now once we define, right, we just like leave that part कि ठीक है whoever is responsible for that portion, he like so that's a trust factor you need to have with the co-founder, right? अभी एक दूसरे भरोसा होना चाहिए कि ठीक है अगर ये चीज है तो मतलब ये कर लेगा या ये कर लेगी, right? That trust has to be there, and that's what I and Sachin have built over last 2 years actually, right? Even before Quizzy we started something together, and वो एक रेपो बन गया हमारे बीच में, like एक relation already बन गया था, right? We can trust each other in that sense कि मुझे पता है like ये काम है तो मतलब Sachin is responsible for that sense, so yeah, Sachin will be taking care of that. If I'm responsible, so I'll be doing that. So that's all like we just decide together भी क्या होना चाहिए नहीं होना चाहिए, and once it's decided, yes, we move like from the path of the other, and yeah, that person is supposed to finish that work, and that's how we work together.
So basically a clear set of rules होने चाहिए या फिर एक roles का एक definition होना चाहिए कि this is thing you will be doing and the other co-founder will be doing.
Yeah, definitely. So initially like when you are like very small team, 2-3 लोगों टीम होती है तो कई सारी चीजें सबको करनी होती है, and that's what as a founder even your role defines, like because as a founder you need to wear a multiple hat, ठीक है? कई सारी चीजें करनी होती है, marketing भी देखनी होती है, because let's say I'm not a designer, but in Quizzy let's say I've designed a lot of things, right? So I just learned a couple of tools and I'm able to do that, right? So from that example अगर देखें तो initially yes, definitely सबको सब कुछ करना होता है. Obviously I can't do tech, but then again I can put my input कभी क्या कर सकते हैं नहीं कर सकते, प्रोडक्ट में क्या होनी चाहिए नहीं होनी चाहिए. That's how we gel together, right? As we grow, definitely the role defines, right? कि अभी exactly कौन किसके लिए responsible है, because the workload increases, right? सबकी चीजें बढ़ जाती हैं, responsibility बढ़ जाती हैं, right? So yeah, in that sense, yes, moving ahead, yes, there is a role defined for every person involved in the team.
Okay, so following on the same path, how do you deal with conflict among co-founders?
Conflict is a very like it's a situation which no co-founders want really, obviously, but then again it is tend to have, it is supposed to have actually, because but be assured like it should be a healthy conflict, right? So a healthy conversation in that sense, right? And when you work in a team, right, I believe it's a part of the family, right? You are working as a like family member, right? अभी साथ में होता है तो क्या होता है like when even अगर family में let's say कुछ conflicts आते हैं, right, we are still there to solve it, ठीक है? For the moment, like let's say like in the moment like you can't like you can't be speaking with each other or something like that, ऐसी चीजें हो सकती हैं, right? But that is absolutely fine. At the end of the day, the goal is always कि ठीक है, we all together as a team are moving towards certain vision, towards certain goal, right, which we all have to achieve. तो अगर मैं कुछ कहता हूँ, लेट्स से या मेरे को फाउंडर कुछ कहता है, सचिन कुछ कहता है, या फिर लेट्स से फॉर दैट मैटर लाइक किसी की भी टीम है इन दैट सेंस, तो अगर लेट्स से कोई आपस में कुछ होता है, डेफिनेटली सो ट्रांसपेरेंसी होनी चाहिए, फॉर श्योर ट्रांसपेरेंसी होनी चाहिए, एंड एक ऐसा कल्चर होना चाहिए टीम में लाइक कि others word or others statement is being considered, right? Let's say if I have some point, right, if I'm putting in front of Sachin or maybe my team, right, so it should be considered in that way. Definitely I as a like an individual I need to prove, but whatever I'm saying, ठीक है, मुझे भी वो चीज prove करना पड़ेगा that why I'm saying this. It has to be backed either with some logic or either with some data, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to have that sort of thing. Same thing applies for all the team members, like who are associated, right? So definitely confliction होता है, बीच में conflictions होती हैं, but then again the idea and the motive behind is always to arrive at a certain conclusion. Because conflict तभी होगा आपको, because if you want to get something or if you want to achieve something, and on the other hand someone is trying to do something else, right, then only the confliction will arise. So at the end, if the goal is really clear in that sense, बीच में होंगे confliction, that is absolutely fine, healthy होते हैं, होने भी चाहिए. That's all, like the new idea also comes into the place. So that's all fine, होने चाहिए. But the point is that at the end of the day, it is the what all matters is कि ठीक है, हमें last में common goal है सबका, उसे achieve करना, and all things should move in that direction only.
So basically, keep an open mind and give your input, but in a respectful manner.
Absolutely, respect is very
Right, okay.
mandatory in even in the culture which we are building. Very early to comment on that part, but the culture which we are trying to build is obviously that every team member should respect first and foremost. That's a top priority which we are making, right? Every team member should respect from top to bottom, right? If that is there, other things can be solved. At the end of the day, it is all what you say is really matters, and how you are saying it also really matters, right? So respect is something which we are building at the core. We are a very small team, 5-member team now. So that is what we are trying to build from the scratch itself.
Okay. If you have to hire some more employees, apart from the hard skills, what soft skill do you look for in an employee? Like the other skills apart from the IT technical skills, ऐसा क्या चाहिए कि वो आपके कल्चर में फिट होगा वो बंदा?
हमारे केस में क्या होता है कि अभी तो we just started hiring all these things, right? So we are just 4 co-member team, and we just have hired 1 full-time employee. So ideally ऐसा होना चाहिए when we hire, so he or she should be in a coming with a mindset of कि ठीक है, मतलब growth mindset. We call it the growth mindset, right? It should not come with a fixed mindset कि ठीक है, अभी ऐसा मत सोचो कि this is a startup, it's not a corporate thing कि अभी सब कुछ define है. We all have to define few things. तो एक चीज हम देखते हैं the person should be responsible enough to take his or her load, right? अभी क्या है कि मैं ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब we can get someone and then we try to build from the scratch. अभी build नहीं कर सकते, right? Because everyone is responsible for certain tasks, and you should be in a position to take that responsibility, right? If you are responsible for something, just please take the ownership of that. So that ownership is something which we definitely take on the priority thing कि people में वो चीजें तो होनी ही चाहिए. The sense of ownership, that's what we look on the utmost. Besides obviously skill set and everything, these things come secondary actually. वो ठीक है, वो तो हो जाता है, not a problem.
वो skills तो सीख ही जा सकती है.
Skill सीखी जा सकती है, but these things comes with true value from the within. So yeah.
Right. Okay. So basically, idea generation in today's world is tough. The market is filled with solution, and some of them are very unique, and some are like the copycats of some other idea, tweaking some basic things. So how do you get the idea, and how do you validate those ideas? So basically, this will help those aspiring founders, those who are listening to podcast. If I have a particular idea, मैं इसे कैसे validate करूं, and if this is something that is required in the market, तो क्या process होगा उस चीज को validate करने का?
I would say keep your mind and keep your eyes open, right? Once you do that, you will actually see a lot of ideas, right? And also at the start, अभी क्या होता है ना, because we have been seeing this entrepreneurship very glorious thing, बहुत sexy दिखता है बाहर से, right? So always we tend to build something कुछ बड़ा बनाते हैं, कुछ बड़ा बनाते हैं. But when you're just starting up, right, and you are not very much good with resources in that sense, don't jump after making कुछ बड़ा idea बनाते. You don't need to make the बड़ा idea on the first go, right? Accidental entrepreneur एक ही था in the world, right? We all know about him, right? So don't go after that कि ठीक है, मुझे कुछ बड़ा ही बनाना है. When you are starting, actually just try with some small things as well, right? अगर कुछ सामने कुछ problem दिखता है, कुछ opportunity दिखती है आपको, and you just need to be that mindset, right? Once you enter into that mindset, एक बार वो मसल जब आपका माइंड में इंक्रीज हो जाता है, उस तरीके से बन जाता है, you just start seeing in that way only. You don't need to be कि हमें हमेशा हमें अवेयर रहने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. Once it you have already worked upon it, subconsciously you can actually see कि भाई क्या problem है, नहीं problem. So you just need to keep your eyes open. Problems हर जगह है, मतलब just see the around. You can actually find it around, in fact just start with your own, अब खुद को देखो ठीक है, you have been doing in your general life, you have been doing lot of things. अभी कुछ तो ऐसा होगा जो आपको लगता है यार ये चीज ना थोड़ा इससे होता तो मेरे लिए कंफर्टेबल होता, राइट? that's the way you actually start identifying problem. एक बार में नहीं होगा, दो बार में नहीं होगा. It's a long process, right? Once you like to enter into a state of mind जहाँ पे like you start seeing all these things, it is gonna take some time, but that is absolutely fine. Keep your mind and eyes open. You will see a lot of opportunities around.
And how did you validate the Quizzy Games idea?
So for us, it was it was an experience. Second, it was a market, right? We studied both. So experience is definitely, we have been dealing with a lot of influencers and brand. So we understand, okay, how this market works. And we had we had a fair understanding in that sense. Talking about the market side, so we saw what users are actually currently doing. And we have seen in recent time, like the growth of the skill-based gaming, right? We have witnessed. And during the national pandemic, we have seen that the skill-based gaming is on the rise, and in the current situation, it has increased up to 21%. The time spent on gaming apps have been increased by 21%, right? Now that's the data which is saying,
Okay.
we have been seeing around, okay, लोग कितने पागल हैं game खेलने के लिए, fantasy हो, non-fantasy हो, and we have for that matter multiple brands coming up. So ये दो चीजों का मतलब, so for us it was experience plus it was a market study which we did, which which tend us to start this Quizzy Games. But for someone who, let's say, us who just as a fresher, right, and who is not having that level of experience, right, तो उनके लिए ideally बस, as I also said earlier, okay, just try to validate it, right. And validation के तरीके बहुत सारी चीजें हो सकती हैं. Like first and foremost and the best is obviously the customer. आपको पता है, if you are making something, तो मतलब बंदे को वो पता होता है कभी ये लेगा कौन, खरीदेगा कौन, right. We have that initial level of understanding also कि मैं किसके लिए बनाऊंगा. Once you have identified your TG, which we call target group, तो अगर आप वो define कर लेते हो, just try and interact with such people, with your customer base, right. You will have fair understanding अभी क्या होना चाहिए, क्या नहीं होना चाहिए. If you have a good network, then why not talk to some industry experts, उनके experience है. So just put some time. You need to put some time before you jump into the building product. Put some time before validating that part.
Got it. Okay. So you said you dropped out of your college before the second year just started. So you came into the entrepreneurial journey very soon, and you were multiple careers. So from where this spirit came into you, and at what point in your life you had come across the word entrepreneurship?
Okay, when I got this thing in my mind, okay, I didn't even know this something called entrepreneurship, right? And also I believe okay, entrepreneurship can be learned, right? In that sense, you can learn to, what needs to be done, what doesn't need to be done, right? At the same time, this is completely my opinion, which I feel that entrepreneurship in that sense, if you have that zeal or not to do it, right, it should come from within, right. Definitely there are other factors which can inspire you, which can motivate you, but at the same time, I think that so entrepreneurship is all about self-inspiration, right. That has to come from within. You have to be inspired enough. The best factor of that, because अगर हम outer factor पे ध्यान देते हैं, कई बार चीजें ऐसी होंगी जो हमारे हिसाब से नहीं चलेंगी, right. If you are not inspired from within, you have just got motivated from आपने कुछ किसी का speech देख लिया या कुछ आपने news पढ़ लिया, कोई funding के बारे news पढ़ लिया, and you got excited about that. Yes, it will excite you definitely. These things will excite people. But at the same time, अगर आप self inspired नहीं हो, and if things are not working the way you are expecting them to happen, then actually you that will break you. And so at that time, actually this inspiration that is coming from within will really helps any entrepreneurs, any founders in that sense. So I believe yes, you can learn a lot of things, but that inspiration you can you can't get from outside. If you are if you need these inspiration and motivation from outside, I think you should recheck whether you should continue in the path of entrepreneurship or not. I think that's not for you then.
Okay. So what do you think? Education plays a major role in the entrepreneurial journey, या फिर like Elon Musk just said कि MBA नहीं चाहिए मेरे को.
Correct, absolutely. So that's where I said education is not required, academic education. So from that education, I always be very, very clear on that. Academic education is not really required. Obviously, basic understanding has to be there for sure. Even in my case, okay, I didn't pursue any degree from any big college or something like that. But yes, definitely, you need to have that inspiration, to do something. Definitely, we all have that motive to do something, right? Why do you want to continue? If you want to put some imprint behind, you want to create a legacy of yours, or for what that matter, what it is applicable for you. Ideally, it should not be obviously to make money, because yes, if you are coming for money, you're not going to sustain here for a longer time, right? So it should not be that, but the motive has to be there, कि आप किस लिए करना चाहते हो. If that is clarification in your mind कि आप क्यों करना चाहते हो, I think yes, you can do that actually.
The thing is, startup world has been glorified कि 9 to 5 वाली जॉब वो लोग करते हैं जो जिनका कोई एम नहीं है, या फिर
Right.
पैसे चाहिए तो just move on to the startup thing. So I don't think that is true. Would like to know
Absolutely.
your views on the same thing.
Definitely, it is not true. Matlab, you need to keep yourself away from such news, right? Definitely, entrepreneurship is glorified. Having the tag of co-founder and CEO sounds really sexy in that sense. बाहर के लोगों को लगता है definitely बहुत cool होगा actually. But then again, the responsibility that comes with this tag is is very big. It's very heavy in that sense, like, because you're responsible for a lot of things, right? And your one decision, your one action can have an impact on a lot of people, financially, emotionally, socially, in every matter in that sense. So it is not a glorified thing. It looks like media has definitely glorified this thing, like, and we all enjoy that in that sense. But then again, if you're just starting up, please keep yourself away from such news, ki glorified hai. And this is not about 9 to 5 or anything. 9 to 5 is absolutely fine if you are satisfied with your job, if you're satisfied with your life in that sense. Like, we all have that aspiration, right? If you're not aspiring for something, if you're just like, you want a simple and plain living life, and you want to settle with the 9 to 5, what is wrong with that? I mean, that is not a bad thing to do, right? Please continue with that. Nothing bad in that. If you have some sort of aspiration and you want to take a risk in your life, you want to take risks, do a lot of stuffs in your life, then definitely yes, if you want to try out entrepreneurship, definitely you should try out that. But do keep that in mind, it is not a glorified thing.
The thing is, to escape from one boss, you move into the startup world. Like, at the same time, you have many bosses, from your employee to your customer to your partners, and everyone is bossing you basically. Another thing that is glorified is that कि startup के अंदर you don't get any personal time. आपकी personal life खत्म हो जाती है. You will be working more than 18 to 20 hours in a day. So I would like to know what's your schedule in that sense.
Yes, definitely, completely true. Yes, that's okay. So consider this as that's a sacrifice which you need to do, right? If you are coming on the path of entrepreneurship, yes, you will have not enough time for your friends and family for sure. I've been on this journey, so completely understand and relate to that. Yes, I mean, from my roommates, I usually have a complaint like, okay, we can't even at times sit like a couple of hours and have some discussions together. It used to have when we were not very much active in that. So it used to have, but now it is not in that case. So yes, definitely you need to put a lot of time in initially, and take this as a pinch of salt that yes, you need to put in a lot of hours, because you are taking a lot of big responsibilities on your shoulder, right? तो जब आप खुद पे इतनी सारी जिम्मेदारियां लोगे, तो then also be in a position to sacrifice these lot of things. Now what comes as a byproduct when you see people growing you through, right? Your employees are growing, and they are they are really happy with the work at your office or something like. So definitely those are the byproducts which you get, and those things actually give you a lot of satisfaction when you see them growing together with yourself. Those things are byproduct which you see, and that actually again keeps you motivated to continue working on that path. So yes, है वो चीजें हैं कि family के लिए and friends के लिए time ही नहीं मिलेंगे. That's right. You will not have enough time. But then again, even in the start, yes, please consider that नहीं मिलेंगी. Maybe once you reach to say 4-5 years, you can actually try to find and figure out a time manager, because you have then a lot of people working around with you and for you. So yes, you can find other time, but yeah, in the initial journey, in the first 3 years, 4 years, please do not expect that. You will not get.
Okay. So both you and Sachin are seasoned entrepreneurs, successfully running a few startups in the past. So how and when did you realize that it's the right time for me to exit, or it's the high time for me to start something else?
Yeah, so for Sachin, it was very clear, he built some product, and that got acquired, some big Singapore-based entity that got acquired, right? So it was very clear for him. His company was acquired as acqui-hired in that sense. The entire team was supposed to join that company. So yeah, these guys continued in that sense, and that's how we met. In my case, yes, we were running it very successfully. But then again, if I talk about Urchalak, which was also recognized as a top 10 innovation in India by Bombay Stock Exchange in 2019. So we were having really some good traction in that sense, and yeah, we also raised some good fund, angel round. But then again, our business was it was running really good, but then it was really capex intensive business, right? And so in that case, we could not raise enough round for that, right? And also, that segment is not really glorified in that sense, and investors do want to at times associate with that glorified business in that sense as well. So yes, I think हमारे केस में ये हुआ था कि हम उसमें ज़्यादा fund raise नहीं कर पाए, even though we are running really good, but then we could not scale it, right? And once it was a moment we could not able to scale it, we decided that okay, it is not going then from anywhere, and that's I along with my mentors and advisors and my co-founders, obviously, we decided to pull it down, and yeah, we decided to shut it. And that's after immediately this Urchalak thing, I met Sachin, and that's how things started.
Okay, that's good. So what is your customer acquisition strategy? And being in the influencer marketing side, how important is marketing for you?
या डेफिनेटली हमारे केस में क्या होता है ना कि हम जो कस्टमर एक्वायर करते हैं, सो लाइक यू नो आइडियली द वे पीपल टेंड टू यूज इन दिस थिंग, ठीक है, आपने गूगल एड्स चला दिया, आपने वो सारी चीजें कर दी, यू डेफिनेटली गेट लाइक यू नो, बट हमारे केस में क्या है कि हमारा मोटिव है कि हम मार्केटिंग में बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपेंड लाइक यू नो इन टर्म्स ऑफ एक्विजिशन अभी नहीं करेंगे। ब्रांड बिल्डिंग हमें भी करनी है, वो सारी चीजें हमें भी करेंगे आगे जा करके, बट हमें अभी जो कस्टमर एक्वायर करना था, वी आर नॉट वेरी मच फोकस्ड कि हमें बहुत ज्यादा मनी उस केस में स्पेंड करना है। So yes, our strength is influencers. Like you know, over these many years, जो मैंने एक नेटवर्क क्रिएट करा है, तो इस नेटवर्क का वी हैव बीन यूटिलाइजिंग दिस नेटवर्क, और हमारा जो गो टू मार्केट स्ट्रेटजी भी है वो वही है कि हम अपने इन्फ्लुएंसर का नेटवर्क यूज करते हैं, वो हमारे क्विज के बारे में पोस्ट करते हैं अपने इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरी पे, व्हिच इज देयर लाइव फॉर 24 आवर्स, और इस तरीके से लेट्स से हम एवरीडे लाइक यू नो 5 to 6 इन्फ्लुएंसर्स हम ऑन एन एवरीडे का डेली बेसिस पे देखा जाए तो हम वो अपने आप ऑनबोर्ड करते हैं। तो जब हम वो चीज ऑनबोर्ड करेंगे डेफिनेटली तो हमारा गो टू मार्केट स्ट्रेटजी
got it. Okay, so at what point in time does the founder realize he must start looking for funds? Like apart from the bootstrap it?
No, bootstrapping definitely you should go ahead with the bootstrapping obviously, and the market has really matured in that sense, right? अभी idea stage में कोई भी पैसा नहीं लगाता investor, कोई investor is not going to put money into an idea stage until unless you are a proven like you know a proven entrepreneur in that sense, you have given a big exit earlier to investors, नहीं मिलता idea level पैसा, so yes definitely you're supposed to bootstrap the venture, you have to bring it to a certain level for sure. So I think ideally you should go to investors only like you know you are supposed to scale from a certain stage, right? So even in our case, like you know when we reached out to our investors, we already had like you know 10,000 plus users already like you know downloaded our application and like you know playing on our games, right? So that's how we also defined. So yes, scale stage पे जब पहुंचते हो तो I think you should reach out.
But to counter your question, to counter your explanation, many VCs are into this कि we do fund those startups जो अभी ideation या nascent stage में बिल्कुल, those who have just started out, they have put on their website and that is their investment thesis. So what are your views on the same?
Definitely, again it is very like you know segment specific like you know answer, and again as I said like you know if you're trying to build something, let's say if you're trying to build some sort of let's say next satellite या कुछ नया कुछ something like you know trying to innovate something which is going to require a lot of money, right? So in that case let's say if you have proper theory, आपने सारा कुछ calculation कर रखा है, you have proper team to build that, team is very important, right? If you have proper team to build that, then yes you can definitely get like you know कि आपको serious पैसा मिल जाता है, idea पैसा मिल सकता है, but if that is not the case, like you know, and if there is a market which you are trying to tap where you can actually prove like you know there is a real need of the market, like you know there is a real need of this particular product which I'm building, so
yeah,
ideally
product market fit should be there,
right? You should have a validation in hand, right? Then only things will happen for you.
Okay, and following the same path, how do you approach angels, VC, and decide which angel or VC is best for you, and how do you prepare the pitch and overcome the nervousness?
Nervousness is something like you know if you're a freshers, definitely that is gonna be there for sure, right? Even like you know we have pitched to a lot of investors like you know in last few weeks obviously, so yes you will tend to like you know you'll tend to overcome over the period of time, right? But just have a confidence, like you just you should have a like you know a thought clarity in your mind कि मेरा business क्या है, मुझे क्या बोलना है, you should have a very clear mindset, right? Reaching out to angels and VCs, yes, so ideally you should have like you know सबसे best तरीका ये होता है like someone can actually recommend you, that is gonna be the best thing even for angels or VCs for that matter for sure, right? But let's say अगर आपके केस में नहीं है, right, so you just try reaching out to angels, like you know अगर if you're very early stage, do not try to reach out to VC if you're just starting out, obviously that doesn't make sense to them, it's a waste of time for you and for them as well, right? So do not reach out to them, but yes angel definitely should try to reach out, आप उनको बताओ like you know, and it's not a like you know one thing आप एक बार hit करोगे and you're gonna find that particular angel, right? You need to reach out to a lot of angels, so don't like you know bother in that sense, have a courage to reach out to those things, and कुछ नहीं होता, maximum वो ना ही बोलेंगे, मतलब इससे कोई कुछ नहीं बोलता है, right? That's the max case one can like you know do to you, right? So accept this, when you are on the path of entrepreneurship, be ready to hear lot of nays, right? Lot of no's आने वाले आपके सामने में, तो वो ना सुनने को मिलेगा ही मिलेगा, be ready for that. If you do not have have courage for that, trust me, do not start entrepreneurship, because every step you're gonna hear no first, then comes the yes, right? So just reach out to all these angels, like you know just find their email IDs, understand like you know which all segments they are already invested into, so do a research before you are reaching out to angel. अभी ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि मैं agri-tech के investor को मैं like you know I'm trying to pitch in some let's say like an entertainment based idea, doesn't make sense to them, right? So do those research, like you need to put in some amount of research before reaching out to angels. You should just relate them, like, your pitch should be in a way that, okay, if you're reaching to some angel, just try to make them relate, okay, aapne ye kara hai, or let's say you have this certain experience because of, like, you have been into this segment for, let's say, 10 years or something, and I am building something into this segment, and ye aise relate karke ja sakta hai. That's why I think, like, you can add value in that sense. So have that clarity, like, investor ko bhi aap batao ki matlab how they can add value, and definitely they will come forward. They do come forward.
Well said. Yeah, thank you, Amit. It was a great conversation. Before moving on, do you have any parting advice for our listeners and those who are from tier 1, tier 2 or tier 3 cities who want to start up, basically those students who want to push कि अब right time है मेरे को start करने के लिए?
So, the last point which you said, like, right time. So again, it is well, like, established in the ecosystem. There is no right time. If you feel to start right now, so just please start it. That is one. The last one, definitely, I would recommend for all these, like, budding and aspiring entrepreneurs, is that perseverance is the key, right? If you are on the path of entrepreneurship, perseverance is the key. Just stick to it, right? You just can't go, like, back after 2 or 3 failures. No, if you are in that sense, you'll waste your money, you'll waste your time, actually, right? Whatever you'll be spending for that 2-3 failures. If you are really meant for that, like, if you're really destined to do this thing, entrepreneurship thing, right? So होंगी 2-3 चीजें फेल होंगी, 4 चीजें फेल होंगी, but stick to that, right? Perseverance बहुत जरूरी है. अगर आप perseverance रखोगे इस चीज को, 1 नहीं, 2 नहीं, 10 नहीं आएगा, but yes, at some point of time, definitely you are gonna work for sure. So yes, perseverance is something which I think one should definitely have for the entrepreneurship.
Thank you for coming to us and explaining your journey in such a great manner. Yeah, man, looking forward to hearing from you again soon, and all the best with Quizzy Games, and we are available whenever you need us.
Definitely, Mohit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much once again. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Take care.